We're going to make stuffed peppers. There are the ingredients. Cooked rice. I'm going to use sticky rice because I like it. Sausage, whether it be sweet, hot, whatever. 8 ounces, and we're going to take the skin off. There's the pepper. It could be yellow, red, green. I'm using red. And carrots, garlic, Parmesan cheese or Reggiano, onions, and oregano. And my tomato sauce, or your recipe for tomato sauce. And that's it. And one more item, broccoli, fresh broccoli florets, or you can use frozen. Just the flower part of the broccoli, packed in real tight here. And we're not going to saute this with the rest of the items. This will be added in as we fold the rice in with the mix. Now I preheated the pan, squeezed the sausage out of its casing. I don't need any olive oil or butter in the pan. Why? You think there's enough fat on that sausage? Just look at it. And this time, I'm not going to cook the sausage first and then drain it of all its grease because there's a lot of flavor in there. So this time, we're being bad and we're going to use it. With the sausage, put the onions. And the carrots. And if you like to use celery, you can do that. And the garlic, and we'll wait a few minutes for the oregano. Actually, we don't have to wait. There's the oregano. Now we're going to saute this just like we saute many other things. We're going to cook this until the red color of the sausage is gone and everything else is cooked well. So as you hear, we have it on high heat. I'm going to put some sea salt in there. And pepper. You don't have to use sausage, or you can use a combination of sausage and beef, or just beef and veal, or just veal. But the procedure would be the same. And you don't have to put oregano in there either. If you like thyme, you put thyme in there. You put into dishes the flavoring that you prefer. All I'm giving you here is what I'm showing is what I feel the correct ratio of everything is and this mix to the rice. You don't want to have too much rice and you don't want to have too much of this mixture here. So it has to be measured out, and we'll do that later. I'm just going to cook this for a few more minutes. I'm still on high heat. My alarm went off because my door is open. Smoke alarm. We'll adjust that right now. Well, we're on high heat still, and the only difficult part of this is you want to break up the sausage to small little pieces, just like you see when you have a meat sauce. So just keep on breaking it up. Now there's another way of doing it also. You don't have to do it this way. You could roast the sausage and slice it after it's fully cooked, and then put it in the mix. Put them on your grill outside to get that nice grilled flavor, or broil them in the oven, saute them in a pan, as long as they get fully cooked. Because this dish is a dish where all the items are cooked. The only thing that I'm not cooking is the broccoli, because I feel we should have the broccoli al dente. And this mix will be in the oven for maybe about 20 minutes to a half hour. So it's hot throughout. Now I'm going to take this, put this in a bowl, measure the rice, mix it together, put some Parmesan cheese or your favorite grated cheese into the mix, and then we're going to stuff the pepper and finish off the toppings. So what we just sauteed was measured, and I tightly packed it into there. Came out to be 1 cup. So, how much rice are we going to put? And that's without the broccoli. So we're going to measure out the rice now. Well, I've added the rice is in there, the broccoli. I put the Parmesan cheese, and I tasted it, and it's very good. So all the items that will be listed make exactly what this is. Now this is a little bit too much, I know, for 1 pepper. So this would be enough for, let's see how we go with the pepper next. Well, there are 2 ways of cutting the pepper. One way is just cutting off the top and stuffing it that way. Then you have 1 large pepper. I prefer cutting it in half this way and having 2 halves. So we'll just cut this out. So there are the 2 halves, 1 and 2. Which one was correctly done? The one on the right. Why? Because this one, the stuffing will probably fall out. Why did that happen? Because I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. I wanted to take this stem top piece out. But for this, when it's done this way, you can't do that. So ignore this one and use this one. But I'm going to make both of them anyway. Well, that's how much stuffing is left over, which is probably enough to make 2 more halves. And now we're going to put on there the topping. I'm not measuring the topping because it's enough tomato sauce to cover. So you put the tomato sauce like so. And the tomato sauce is cold, so it's going to stay on there better. Right? This is tomato basil I'm using. And then after the tomato sauce is on there, which is good like that, now we take the Parmesan cheese and just put it on top, like so. You know, if you want to put cheddar cheese, diced up pieces of shredded cheddar cheese on there, you could do it. Any kind of cheese you want. As long as it is covered very nicely, you should have no problem. How's that? Now we're going to put it in an oven. To save yourself time, you know, cover your pan with aluminum foil. Easy cleanup when you're done. Now I'm putting this into a preheated 400-degree convection type oven. And I'm putting it in there. I'm going to take a wild guess and say 25 minutes. So let's put it this way. I won't even sneak a peek. I'm coming back in 25 minutes to take a look at it. Well, it's whether it comes out well done or not cooked enough. I'm taking a chance. Well, there we go. After about 22 minutes, we're done. So I cheated. Now to figure this, that would be enough to eat for 1 lady that's on a diet, but for me, most likely I would eat both of those. But it is kind of filling. Anyway, there you go, stuffed peppers with sausage Your favorite rice, little tomato sauce and cheese on top. I like it.